Morning YouTubers, it's Lisa from A Midlife Less Wasted. I'm not wasting my Saturday morning this morning, so I'm up early. It's been super hot here this week, and it's hitting the 40s this week, so I need to get out early and do my run trainings, because it's very easy to just go, it's too hot, I'll miss today, I'll go tomorrow. And then before you know it, you've lost a few days, and then you've lost your momentum. So I come back to the lake, which is where I first did my first really awful training run, where I went too fast and exhausted myself and went too far. I've been following the marathon training run. I know I haven't recorded one for a week or two now, actually. So this is run 15 from the London Marathon training plan. It's a 5-minute walk. I have 2 minutes left. With a 25-minute run, only a 2-minute break today, and then another 25-minute run. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've got my water, I've got my rehydration bottle, I've had my rice and jam about 90 minutes ago. So, and it's not too hot. It is quite humid because it rained last night. So it's quite humid, but at least the sun's not beating down on me just yet. So I'm going to take you along with me on my run. We see how we go. And I'll speak to you in a bit. So we're halfway in to the first 25 minutes. I'm a little bit out of breath, but I'm keeping my heart rate down, following my watch's instructions to to slow down when needed. So all of a sudden, now I've turned the camera on, it's shot up from 45 to 55. That's the difference. Trying to speak out of my heart rate. So I'm 2 kilometers down. I'm wondering how far around I need to go, because my lap time just now was at 8 minutes 20, which is quite slow for me, but it's still in the first 10 minutes of running, you see. I always struggle with that. So we'll see how we're going in another 10 minutes. So I remember the first time I did this run, the road section was really tough, and I was coming up to my car and I really wanted to stop. Here's the car. I really wanted to stop, but I said, no, we're going past it. But I was in a lot of pain. I was in a lot of out of breath. And I really wanted to stop. I'm okay. I'm out of breath, but I'm good. My heart rate's 153 still. And I've got 4 minutes left of this portion of the run. But we're doing good. It's a nice location, look. Okay, just got a notification that my split for kilometre 3 was 7:55. So that was quite significantly quicker. So I could probably afford to slow down a little bit. Although I've only got 3 minutes left, so might as well go for it. Oh, blimey, I can't walk and drink. This is the rehydration on my 2-minute walk. That's going to go so quick. Got to get my breath back, get some of this drink down, give myself a little bit of an energy boost. Such a beautiful place to run. Halfway done. Feel like I'm in my stride now. 15 minutes left. So we're doing good. We're okay. Coming up to finish the road section. Here's the car again. So I still have 7 minutes, so I'm just going to go a little bit round the block. I think. I can't remember how long the cool down is. It's 10 minutes. I could probably go around the lake again. Whew. Whew. I'm going to go along here. Look at somebody out there on the lake on a little rowboat. Oh, this is hard going through grass. That's not easy. I'll just go around the block. I've got to say, the last 3 minutes feels like the watch has stopped. I went round the block. It wasn't long enough, and I'm not sure how much I have to walk after this. Could be 10 minutes, so I opted to go on a little detour and see how we go with that. But yeah, I can't wait for this 3 minutes to be up, to be fair. I'm struggling. I've got a downhill. This is not good on my knees because they're feeling a little bit jelly anyway. Woo. Trying not to walk. So this is my last little 10 seconds and I can walk. Trying not to twist my ankle on the rocks. Woo. Oh, I can walk. Oh. Oh. So that was my last 25. Oh, don't pause. That was my last 25 minutes. Sorry, as I was lifting my watch up there, it decided to pause me, and I hadn't stopped. So, oh, looks like I've only got a 2-minute walk. And then I reckon I've got a 10-minute cool down. So as you can see, I am sweating because it's so humid. But still better than being on blazing sunshine, which it was supposed to be this morning. So I'm glad this week's long run is done. So the training plan tends to go like a pace up. So this week, Monday was only a 20-minute run, which I got to say, I thought, yeah, wicked. 20 minutes, that's totally doable, I can do that. It was tough because it was so hot. And then Wednesdays, which I didn't do Wednesday because I had to a prior rendezvous, which I did Thursday, was a 40-minute run, which again, super hot, not so easy, but I did it. And the stats on my watch actually tell me that I'm improving my aerobic fitness quite significantly, which, considering I've only been training for 6 weeks, ain't bad. I'm happy with that. And then, so you almost get like a, oh, it's telling me slow down. Oh, this is hard. Whew. Right, got a 10-minute walk now. That's cool. Sorry, distracted. So, yeah, it seems to be an earlier one early on in the week, a mid-range in the middle of the week, and a long run at the weekend. I guess most people have more time at the weekend to do a long run. So I'm trying to stick with it, because I know that, you know, the minute that you say, oh well, I'll skip it today because I've got something on, or it's too hot, or I'm too tired, the danger is you'll also skip the next one, and then once you've skipped the one after that, that's it, you're done, you've given up. And I'm committed, balls to the wall, as I say, to doing this. So regardless of the heat or the rain or the cold, I will listen to my body. So I overdid it last week, probably under 8, overtrained, 2 cardio sessions in a day, and I really bonked out on that. So I needed a restful weekend, which I did. I had pretty much 0 exercise Friday, Saturday, last week I think, and then I moved my long run to a Sunday. What was my long run now? I think my long run last week was 2 30 minutes, but with a 10-minute break in the middle. So today it was a little bit less on each run, but significantly less rest time. God, this is uphill. Why did I choose to go this way for? Whew. Okay, it's all good. It's a good training plan. It's working, you know, with listening to my body as well. I'm keeping up with it. Yes, the last Sunday I did the long run, and then I still went out and did my Monday one because it was only 20 minutes. And I thought, I can do that, because I knew I was going to have 2 days off, Tuesday, Wednesday, back on it Thursday, break Friday, run this morning. So I can highly recommend, if you're new to running, a lot of people do the couch to 5k. Great, yeah. I've not done it myself. There's a dog. Oops, I shouldn't say that. Just watching where is he? Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, hello. Hello. How's you? Hello. You're having a little cuddle. Yeah, you're having a little cuddle. Hey. Oh. We just jumped up then. Yeah, sometimes I'm so fearful of dogs out here, because sometimes they're quite aggressive, so you can never quite know. But he wasn't growling, and he didn't even bark, he just came up and nudged me as if to say, please give me some love. Right, okay, what was I saying? Yeah, if you're thinking about starting running, especially in midlife, like I am, it's wholly achievable. You know, you can start with the couch to 5k. I think it's like a 9-week training plan or something, and this one is 16 weeks marathon training, and it's got me so far so quickly, and I have a decent level of fitness before I started, but certainly no run fitness. I say, if you've got a goal, just go for it. Just start. Just do it. You know, stop making excuses. You could do anything you want to. And I was really inspired this week, actually, by a friend of mine back in the UK. Two sisters, lovely people, and they were supporting their brother last Sunday. He was doing the Ironman, and I mean, if you know what an Ironman is, I mean, it's crazy, it's nuts. So I think, in my memory, it's like a 4.5 mile swim, 112 miles bike ride, and then a full marathon. Who in their right mind? And he'd only been training 2 years, literally from below 0 probably, you know, being overweight, drinking too much, depressed, and my goodness, what an inspiration that man was. And he did it. And do you know what? It was 36 degrees last Sunday as well. I did a run last Sunday and it was hard. And I only did an hour's running. So, people can do amazing things. You can do amazing things. If you want. You know, no pressure. But don't let anything put you off. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it takes effort. Anything good in life requires some kind of sacrifice somewhere along the line in terms of time and effort. Sometimes money, depending on what your goals are. But running costs nothing, virtually nothing. I mean, I still need new trainers. These are my gym shoes. Still using my gym shoes. And as I get to do longer sessions, I know that I'm going to need proper running shoes. But I got started without, so, you know, I didn't let that stop me. I had a dodgy watch that was worse than useless, couldn't see anything I was doing. And I just, you know, I got one off Vinted. Get one on eBay. Get one somebody else doesn't want because they bought a watch to go running or do some sports and then gave up. Their loss, my gain. It's my power. It is my power in my ear that tells me, slow down, speed up, stop now, start now. Yes, my encouragement. Love it. Okay, so I'm coming back to the car park from the other angle now. So I've done like a big round. It's called the Pretty Surreal. I did that one to my run. So that's actually, I've got 2 minutes left and that's going to probably take me 3 or 4 minutes to get to the car. So thanks for listening to my waffling on. If you got to the end, congratulations. If you're liking my content, please subscribe. If you like seeing a sweaty mess improve herself in midlife, come to the right place. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one.